Alrighty, I'm back again, and I want to do a review today on the Turbo Racing 3-channel 2.4 gigahertz transmitter kit. And I've done an unboxing on it already, and today I'm going to do a review and just talk about it more and my experiences with it. I've done a lot of videos already using these controllers. I've bought several of them, and it's really rugged. The trigger on it is high quality. It's exactly the same as the turbo, or I mean not the turbo, the RC four-wheel drive controller. And this is it's like a 90 something $98 controller at RC four-wheel drive, but this is a 4-channel controller, so it's a little more expensive. And Turbo Racing only costs $16. It's powered by 4 AAA batteries, and it simply plugs in like that. After you install the batteries, it's pretty neat, portable, pretty rugged little guy. I bought it for $16, and that was like the price, but the price is changing. These controllers are going up. The lowest price I've seen right now is like 18 and some change. So they've gone up $2 for these controllers, and it's kind of a sad deal. It was a pretty affordable one. You didn't have to spend so much like these other controllers, and it does everything you need it to do. It's got this 3-channel auxiliary channel, basically, is like the other one, the aux button. But I think I'm going to modify it to put digi switch, to have a 3-way digital switch, so like this one, because RC four-wheel drive is the only company that makes a controller like this and installs a digi switch with a 3-proportional, like 3-way. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's expensive for a controller like this, you know. It's like $90 and some change at their website, and eBay sells them for $99 and $100 and something dollars shipping for a controller with that switch. It's a 4-channel controller, and it's got quite a bit of bells and whistles. I've done an unboxing, but I haven't done a review on it. I use this controller on my C14 with the winch on it because it needs that digi switch, and I'm going to do that to this controller. This is a cheaper controller, or not a cheaper controller. This is actually $28 controller, and it comes with a 30 amp ESC. And this is the Fly Sky controller, which I think it's like one of my favorite ones. It's got the coolest like digital display, and it was $30. Like, they average about $30 everywhere, so they're a lot more affordable than the RC four-wheel drive, with quite a bit of bells and whistles. It's got a couple features that the RC four-wheel drive doesn't have, and it's got that 3-channel switch on there, which is kind of like this RC four-wheel, or this Turbo Racing controller. It's like you press it and it doesn't have the digi switch like this. And I'm going to do it to this one because it's got a place that I can actually do it. And on this Fly Sky, you can't install a digi. You probably could. We would find a spot somewhere and can install a digi switch to this one too. But this one's got some potential for the price, so if you can find it for under $18, you're doing good. It's a heavy, rugged. The proportionality on it's great. It's super sensitive. It does exactly what you want it to do. So I liked it so much that I bought 4 of these. I bought quite a bit of them because I like them. I like my trucks. I know I combined the receiver to other controller transmitters, but I don't really want to do that. I like to have my car to have its own controller, and the cool thing about these receivers, they're waterproof, and it has all the specs right here. And if you want to pause it, you can get that. And I've tested it underwater, and it's guaranteed it works. They're waterproof, so I'm happy with this controller. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's just a good controller if you're looking for a 3-channel controller that's affordable. This is a good one. Its control, sensitivity, proportionality is very excellent. As soon as you pull that trigger on this controller, it starts to respond. There's no lag or delay. So the electronic system is very good. This is a good radio. I've tried binding it to FlySky controllers, but the sequence is completely different than that of FlySky RC four-wheel drive. So it might have trouble binding with other controllers other than radio that is turbo racing. But it's waterproof. That beats FlySky. FlySky doesn't make waterproof receivers, and you have to do that yourself. RC four-wheel drive does, but this is a $16 remote. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.